Hello friends, today I want to show and make a radial plus axial BLDC motor. What is radial and axial BLDC motor? It is the combination of axial and radial motors. Okay, look at the picture. Here this is the rotor and the shaft. Here this is the stator. Okay, here the rotor consists of both radial rotor and axial rotor. Look at this. Here the top magnet acts as a radial rotor. Okay, and here the side magnet act as a dual axial rotor. Look at this. Here this is the axial rotor and here this side also act as a axial rotor. Here the rotor magnets are interacted. This is the stator which interact the axial rotor. Here also the stator coil interact the axial rotor. Okay, here the top stator coil interact the radial rotor magnet. Here both bottom and top side stator coils are used to interact the radial rotor magnets. Okay, this is the combined axial radial BLDC motor. Okay, here the three windings are connected in parallel and connected to the BLDC controller. Okay, now I am going to explain each part of the BLDC controller physically. Okay, here look at the motor. Here this is the dual axial stator. Here right hand side axial stator and left hand side axial stator. Here this is the radial stator. Okay, and here look at this rotor. It consists of both radial and axial rotor magnets. Look at this. The top side act as a radial rotor and the side this small magnet and this small magnet are used as a axial rotor. So three dimensional, that means three stator and three rotor combined in a single rotor. That's why it is called radial axial BLDC motor or three-dimensional BLDC motor. Now I am going to test one by one. Here look at this. This is the BLDC controller. Okay, the input voltage is 16 volt and the current capacity 10 amps. Okay, and here this is the regulated power supply. 16 volt regulated power supply used for power source. Okay, now I am going to test the motor by first I test the motor with the axial stator and then radial stator and then combined radial axial stator. Okay, thank you. Testing of BLDC motor with dual axial stator. Here I am using only axial stator, dual axial stator and common rotor. Okay, now I am going to test the motor with dual axial stator. Okay, here the rotor is running with the dual stator. Now I am going to test the motor with the radial stator. Okay, here the axial stator two windings are removed. Only connect the radial stator. Okay, now I am going to start the motor. Okay. Here the radial stator with the rotor is working. Voltage 12.5 and the current consumption 0.15 amps. Okay. Now I am going to run the motor with the combined axial radial stator. Okay. Here the radial and axial stator, combined radial and axial stator connections are given in the terminal block, and output is given to the BLDC controller. Now the BLDC controller input supply is given to the regulated supply. Here the motor is running slowly. Now I am going to increase the speed. The motor is running with a high speed. Supply voltage 15 and the current consumption 0.22 amps. Okay. So here, after connecting load, the motor consume 1.1 amps and the power supply 15.5 volts. Okay. Okay friends, if you like this project, please subscribe and press the bell button. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you very much.